You went fishing for 15 minutes. It's pretty cold outside. It's a bit chilly here as well, actually. It's not as warm as it has been. Certainly not like yesterday. Haven't eaten or drank yet. Oh, dude, you should do that. Here, energy. Energy up. You got 2 fish in 15 minutes. That's pretty good. They're both a kilo each. That's pretty good. Appropriate that you went fishing with this Lovecraftian game. There we are. We disclaimer on the screen. We're going to see some harsh treatment of different people. I kind of would like to see that disclaimer again, actually. Alright. Difficulties. Investigation newcomer. Evidence in your casebook will have an icon to indicate you can still use it to advance the case. Okay. Evidence in your casebook will have no hint icons. Alright. I guess we'll go with the newcomer. Because I'm probably going to miss some details chatting away and stuff. A cod and a pollock. Nice. Center resistance to insanity. More health, low resistance. Less health, higher. Okay. Let's go with normal. Normal's fine for combat. Gameplay. Anything else I need to turn off? It was just normal. Title's on. Good, I'm glad it's default. There we go. Anything else here? Nope. Nothing there either. Alright. New game. Frosty welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I have researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Hey, Snill. Good evening. Hope all's good. Oh yeah, I managed to fix my latest sub, latest follower thing. I'll do actually. I downloaded the Streamlabs, like the Streamlabs Stream labels again. I originally had it when it was Twitch alerts, and it never updated. So I just deleted all that stuff and then re-downloaded it. Now it should work, hopefully. Oh, press any button to continue. Whoops. Looking for medicine, or... Yep. Nope. Alright. Wrong one. Ooh, that's creepy. Basically Snill, yeah. It's another Lovecraftian game we're playing on stream. I would say it's rich for game making, but it's actually, they're all kind of similar in some ways, so yeah. This one's a bit more of an emphasis on the detective stuff. Because Call of Cthulhu is more of a narrative-driven game, adventure game, I guess. This one's apparently a bit more like a mixture of LA Noire and... yeah, something else. And off he goes. Bad nightmare. Pretty terrifying nightmare, honestly. Right, here we are. Sharon ship. Alright, let's take a look around. Because actually, the character's really responsive. Quite twitchy. Take a look here.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
What does it say? Monolith National Park is waiting for you. It's not ominous at all. No, not at all. Oh, we've got a camera. There's a letter from Johannes Vandenberg. Habits. Oh, is this the same thing as I... Yes, I did. It's the same thing as the intro. Alright, so I have a casebook. The casebook contains your main case, which reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at the same time. Cases contain information about investigations in the form of evidence. I guess talking to somebody, a key, and I guess hard evidence, like a letter or something. Hey Aldi, welcome back, dude. How are you this evening? Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint at what actions to perform. Dialogue, use item, take photo, excuse me, search archives, search location. Alright, good to know. So this looks like a photograph. How do we use our camera? Okay, that's our casebook. Finally, nothing in our mind palace yet. Or skills. We have a map. Inventory. And options. Excellent. How to use the camera. Not bad. I had a really rough night's sleep last night. I don't know why. So I was working from home today. I think we got like 4 hours sleep. Like 4 hours of broken sleep. It was not good. Yeah, I worked from home today, so it wasn't too bad. It was somewhat a quiet day, so I wasn't too inconvenient to work from home. It was good. Managed to play a bit of Fire Emblem Warriors earlier as well. I'm like going to take a little break. It was good. Overall, not bad. But I'd like to get back in tomorrow. Okay, pin select evidence on the screen. Hold and cycle. Evidence with R. Okay. Mind's Eye, tutorial. Reload weapon, interact. Oh, R's the camera. Okay. That. Nope. How do we... Aha. Perfect. Kind of sort of figured that out. My own, but it made sense. It was intuitive. Oh, rotate. There we go.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
And sleep as well, yeah. Yes, oops. Okay. Do I have to hold it open? Okay, had to hold it open for some reason. Got some crafting materials, it looks like. Alright, let's go. Can talk to that casual looking chap over there. Yep, I can't go that way. Alright. Let's have a wee chat to this guy.
Now get out.
Alright then. Talk. Oh, triangle to climb.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vandenberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vandenberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Okay. What about my problem?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has
Solid
dedicated
name.
a lot of time and
Throgmorton.
effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Where is Robert Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Doesn't really help me too much.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
We're probably going to end up making him wait a wee bit.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you.
He probably does have a
There's
fish for a head,
room in
honestly.
your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
I think
Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
I've seen part of the gameplay for this on the Funhouse YouTube channel, so I think he actually does have a fish for a head.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
I could be wrong, but there are
Kind
fish-headed
words.
people.
Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map.
That was a wild
I've
guess.
marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Okay. What's the gym mark on the map?
Places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This
Thank
city is insular. Its
Very helpful.
ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Okie doke. Goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
That's a tad unsettling. Alright. The map. Street names and districts are shown on the map from the beginning. Most other landmarks and points of interest have to be discovered. So institutions with archives. There's landmarks, fast travel points. That's good to know, actually. Destinations are activated when you access the phone booths around the city. Investigation scenes. Icon appears when location is discovered. Color of the icon changes according to investigation progress. The icon is removed if the case is complete. So in investigation scenes, key evidence collected. Investigation scenes, all evidence collected. That's good to know. They're in Shadow over Innsmouth. X places markers on the map. Use it to plan your route or notes places of interest. Evidence marks are shown for the currently selected case only. Select another case in this casebook to see and place relevant evidence markers. Generic red markers are always shown regardless of select case. Okay. So there's stuff here. Anything else over here? Nope. Speaking of the map, take a look. All ship collected apparently from the Charon. I'm guessing that's my boat. We haven't discovered how big is this map. Oh, it actually is bigger than I thought. Alright. We've got a couple of marked locations already. These are archives, police station, etc, etc. Asylum. Hopefully won't have to go there, but chances are I will end up there. Lots. University Library. City Hall. Okay. Those are archived buildings, including the hospital apparently. So, yeah, I guess we'll make our way around. And I was... Facebook. There we go. Letter there. Find Robert Throgmorton. That's our current objective. I need to find a person in the Oakmont port by the name of Robert Throgmorton. Supposedly he can help me with my visions. Let's find I place on the map. And I guess they said it was in the port somewhere. So I guess I'm just gonna walk over there. I talk to him again.
We'll meet again, Mr.
So what's a shadow over Innsmouth? And who are you talking about? Like the characters? Talk to that guy? Probably shouldn't though, right?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up.
The fish people.
The
Gotcha.
seed is sowed.
That's something I should look into. That was a bigger... Nope, just a really shiny can. That was a bigger drop than I was expecting. Alright, just climb up, thank you. I'm guessing that's the man I have to go talk to.
I don't care about your petty
Nope,
excuses.
not a fish person.
No one leaves the port until my son is found.
Perhaps
and
Gorilla
that
Man.
is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And
I'm
you
guessing
don't
he's in
believe him.
the hospital now?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Innsmouthers, there we go. So Innsmouthers, I think, are the fish people you're talking about. Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate
microphone a little bit?
against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Okay. What you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My
Apparently they
son
really stink.
Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Your features are unusual.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Was it King Kong? He's a king.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can?
I definitely see more gorilla than walrus.
Oakmont is not
Whatever you
exactly
said.
friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Yeah, Torvus, it's been widely reported. Or his brother's been widely leaked. I think in the next Bond's, James Bond's sort of retiring, and then I forgot the actress's name. But yeah, she takes up the 007 moniker. Hey, Goof Norton, how's it going, dude? It's been a while. I hope everything's good. It says a 2, but it's a sinking city. Yeah, true. Maybe it's more walrus than gorilla.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ian Fleming would be angry. I don't know, would he? Is it ever specifically noted in his books that it's tied to the person, not a rank? I've been very busy with work and I'm trying to be more consistent with streaming on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, that would take up a lot of time. I know, I feel you. I completely understand, dude. Completely understand. Also, if anyone, I'm going back to the James Bond thing, if anyone's looking for any meaningful canon in James Bond, it's a bit screwed up anyway. I don't think it really matters. 007 is always supposed to be male. Are they? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like explicitly declared anywhere. Oops.
I need to know
Sorry.
more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in the life.
I don't think it's frustrating at all.
Fishermen supposedly brought him to their house and then left to call me.
I think it's fine.
But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
Anything else?
Clearly,
I mean,
something suspicious occurred.
James
inside
Bond's
the
always been rumored
house.
to be like just the code
I
name.
suggest you stop dawdling and go see
So.
for yourself.
Where's the fisherman's
Where's
house?
the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
To be fair,
Yes.
they have to do something to freshen up the
Trace
series
house,
anyway.
Then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
James Bond producers also said 007 will always be male. Interesting.
As much as I'm enjoying
I mean, technically,
the weather, Mr.
they're not
Throckmorton,
wrong. Because the next
it's
one,
time for me to get
Daniel
started.
Craig is still James
Find
Bond.
my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
But again, it's just like him. It's just about him retiring, and then he's again, I can't remember the actress's name. She just picks up the moniker of 007. But he's still in it. I think he has to come out of retirement. I think, potentially. I don't know. I think that was the linked or the rumored plot of the next one. How do you, Mike? Is it Gorilla Thanos? I don't know what he is. He's kind of gorilla-ish. Oh, wait, the Little Mermaid? I don't know. Evidence contains crucial information. Okay. To get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues in your mind palace, and take photos. White frame in the camera viewfinder indicates you're aiming correctly. Read evidence closely to identify important locations, and then pin it on the map to plan your route. Pin evidence in the HUD to keep track of your current goal. Okay. You can also place evidence on the map and HUD from the casebook screen. Okay, let's maybe we should do that. Take a look at a Mind Palace. Okay. Throgmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. I think the Little Mermaid is like Little Mermaid's fine again. It's a remake. Like I find it's fine if Disney remakes their live action movies in a different way, because they're just stories. You don't have to stick to the source material if you don't need to. Well, I'm aware it's written by a Danish writer. It doesn't really matter in terms of making a movie. The Lion King one bothers me because apparently it's exactly the same as the cartoon, so why did they bother doing it? The Jungle Book was different enough. It was, you know, Beauty and the Beast was different enough. They were okay. I'm intrigued to see the new Little Mermaid. On producers, your response to Bond being played by a woman is, well, he was written as a man. What we should be doing is creating interesting stories for women, not just turning men into women or women into men. I'm very interested in making films about women, created for women, and not doing some sort of stunt casting by turning Bond into a woman. Alright, well there you go. Alright, so that if that's what the producer says, then it sounds like James Bond is not going to be a woman. But 007, like again, 007's like, it's the code name, right? I think it's a mountain of a molehill. So is the Little Mermaid. Like, I say like controversy. It's not controversial at all. Doesn't matter. None of it really matters. I know it sounds very nihilistic, like defeatist or nihilistic, but it doesn't matter. People get outraged for nothing. Casebook. Yeah, how you doing today, Mike? How was work? Thanks for helping out earlier. It doesn't really matter when it comes to yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like the Lord of the Rings movies aren't exactly the same as the Lord of the Rings books. Like, you don't see people getting up in arms about that, really. Likewise with Game of Thrones. Didn't really matter. More casting choices just seem forced. Nah, I think that's a stretch. Exactly, Torvis, exactly. We took inspiration. I want to put this on the case, place in the map. Wants to find his son. Yeah, we can do that. So place it on the map. We haven't got all the evidence from here yet, though. So, did it get placed? Doesn't look like it. Or, wait. Okay, that does that. I thought I pinned that. Did I not? Pin evidence. Okay, place on map. I guess maybe that's it. I actually don't know. It was one of the biggest battles, exactly, yeah. Okay, that's it. We chat to him again?
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay. Let's chat to this guy.
I've said everything I know.
How about you, sir?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay. How about we take a look in here then, shall we? Wasn't actually entirely sure if I could open that. Hey, Mixie. Wonder if the new Bond will seduce men like the male ones do with women. I don't know, like, again, like, there's a lot about the Bond character that might not necessarily translate, and to be fair, in modern day, Bond is a bit of an arsehole. I know he's kind of meant to be that way, but it doesn't make him any better. So, I don't know, I don't think they will. I mean, they will at some point, but I don't think it'll be part of their charm, necessarily. Yeah, I saw somebody tweet about Thor 4. Just quite difficult to say, honestly. Oh, we can go this way. Okay. Their dog bed?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
4-4. Maybe the way they're trying to force rights. Black Game Season, Witcher 3, some creations, movies, serials become too politically correct and it hurts. I don't think it hurts anyone, really. I don't think it hurts. It's like us putting women in Battlefield 5. Like, it doesn't... Again, people get hung up on this stuff a lot. It doesn't matter. That's weird that the buttons I have to press it, not no, sorry, I have to hold it, not press it. Bit weird.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay. Anything else
The
here?
book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Okay, can I also interact with this again? Okay, so it doesn't disappear. Doesn't disappear. Let's head upstairs. Oh, this guy's still here. Yeah, it's maybe a little super gritty, right? The new Modern Warfare.
It would take tremendous
Remake,
effort to
I
move
guess.
this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Oh, that guy doesn't look happy.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
They flee out the window? Oh, I see what you mean, Snail. Sorry, I understand now. You see, like, by making a big deal of it, it takes away from the actual material itself. Is that what you mean?
Choo choo.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, gotcha. Now I understand. That's understandable. Yeah, I completely understand what you mean there. Yeah, yeah. It kind of overshadows like the actual piece of media that's being created, which is disappointing. And I get that. You got bad vibes when they showed the terror attack in London. Yeah, there's a thing about it being maybe too realistic. It's gonna be interesting to see how they balance that. If it's too real, it might come under some fire for that.
Can you hear me?
Oh my head.
No Rush is a good example of that. Yeah,
Who are you? Are you
it's
police?
infamous, but I mean, again, I didn't think it was that
Already
bad.
told them everything.
I just
It's
didn't
okay.
didn't pull the trigger.
I'm Charles Reed.
It wasn't difficult.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Good mission though, yeah.
Oh,
It is.
okay.
Like their missions are really good.
What do you want?
Like the ones I haven't played Modern Warfare 3, so I don't know anything about that game. But from 1 and 2, was no Russian in 2, or the first one. I did like the airport setting itself. Was it in the second one or the first one? Because from the first one, I only really remember the sniper mission, which is like back in time, and the Chernobyl mission, which was awesome. Sorry, Pripyat technically, but you haven't watched it yet. But that's the problem with Rocket Man. Oh, did they change something in that? There was one thing about if we're going off in like a musical biography movies, there was one thing about Bohemian Rhapsody, where apparently Freddie Mercury actually didn't know about his diagnosis until like after Live Aid. So part of that drama in the movie and the emotional weight behind a lot of the stuff wasn't actually there. It wasn't that realistic, or wasn't accurate, I should say. I haven't seen the Rocketman movie yet. I've heard it was alright. Quite like a lot of. It's one that, like, again, going through Bohemian Rhapsody, it was like, oh god, like I keep forgetting, like there are so many good songs by Queen, and there's a ton of great Elton John ones as well. I'll be sitting there probably watching Rocketman going, oh yeah, I forgot that was his. That's awesome. I love that one.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business.
He was a producer
He
on
came
it, okay.
back Carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and, okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
Hey, Nuke. How's it
That
going?
Sounds familiar.
How you doing, buddy?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are.
Hey, you go.
Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and
I know, right,
Lois
Eagle?
Flynn. moved
Catch
here
up,
after
catch
the
up time.
flood. I worked
Well,
on
not
the
on holiday
railroad
yet.
with rail and
We're in
cable
holiday soon.
anymore, so
3 more
I
days.
started fishing. It was add or starve.
If I can keep Friday free of any meetings, I might try and work from home on Friday as well. Take it easy. Get the vacation started a bit early.
Where are all the other guys?
Although if anything happens, I'll have to
Paul down on the
jump
floor.
right on it straight away, obviously. But
Maybe with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton.
every conversation with your
I
girlfriend.
keep asking missed everything.
Like,
But I
oh,
have
it's
no
you.
idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son
You're
got
still
to.
here.
Starting to suspect the worst.
How you doing, Nigel? Like I said, it's not your opinion. It's not your opinion, but she wants to learn something about John, like you would normally do with a biography movie. But she said she mostly got a homosexual drama movie, and not that much of a biography as she expected. Okay. Fair enough. I guess if he's on the producer, I guess he wanted to make it a bit more maybe dramatic. Bohemian Rhapsody was quite, it felt quite, I don't know why, I don't know why I would say it felt accurate because I was not involved in it whatsoever. But I don't know, I didn't feel dramatized, even though it was a dramatic movie, which is a weird thing to say.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone.
Oh, we've barely started Oogle as well.
Have
Like,
mercy on his soul.
we've been talking so much, I barely left the port I started on.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders show some respect.
It looks
He
interesting.
is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care.
I only sort of half understood what this guy said. I might have to
Sir, tell me the truth.
read my case notes.
Did I kill Paul?
Bohemian Rhapsody was great, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a really good movie.
I don't know yet, Will.
Good biography, I guess.
The police will stop anyone coming in or
Hey,
out
Simbiatch.
there, so I suggest
Welcome
you just
back.
try and get some rest.
Hope you're doing well.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Bad facial on characters. Yeah, for a second, I actually... for a second, when it cut to my character, I was like, does my character have facial hair? For some reason, I did not pick up on it, because it was so... it stood out so much.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
Jesus.
He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, it's got like really thick, individual thick hairs. Oh, am I suffering from sanity? My sanity's going down? I guess if I'm like looking at that. I can see it kind of dropping. Gonna be a thing I have to manage in this game, probably. Oh, but it's going back up now. I guess if I go away from the scary stuff, or the gross stuff, it goes back up. Okay, good to know. Right. Let's spin it around. Can we open it? I don't... I'm expecting something to be shown here. Is there anything on the edges? No? Alright. Fine. Pocket watch just lying there. For whatever reason. Ooh. Interesting design on the knife. Very fishy. Very thematic and
Never seen
Cthulhu-like.
knives like this before. Masterful work.
Nope. Hello?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Guess we're in the 1930s. Actually missed that if that was part of the plot.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Okay. What else do we have around here?
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. 5 cards short of a full house.
I like that. I've been there. 5 cards short of a full house. Can I go down here? Oh, that just goes down to the boat. Alright, let's take a look at our casebook. Okay. It's his testimony. It does. He's got random 5 cards. It does wiggle. Yes, it does. That's why it made me smile. Will Hammond is a fisherman, lives with 3 other colleagues, Barry, Paul, and an Innsmouther named Lewis Flynn. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throgmorton, and brought him to their house before leaving to inform Robert. Albert woke up, started making horrible sounds. His hysteria seemed to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor, and there's no trace of Albert or Lewis. He doesn't remember anything about that, beyond that. Alright. So, check the map. There's nothing really there. I don't know why I'm pinning the evidence, because there's nothing... Oh, that's where it's pinned. Now I understand. Ever thought about playing Vampire? I have actually, yeah. It's kind of, it's on my list, my ever-growing list. It looks interesting. I like Don't Nod, and I've liked all their games so far, including Remember Me, which a lot of people don't typically like. Combat was a bit iffy in places, but I love the aesthetic and I love the idea behind it and the music. That makes he's playing the end of it. Alright. Did I get all the evidence in there? I've got all the evidence, looks like. Let me just double check. Options? How to play. Evidence, there we go. There we go. Key evidence collected. So I've not got all the evidence. I've got key evidence. I'm missing something. What else am I missing in here? It's gonna bother me, this game. This game is gonna get me. With, like, hey, you have to 100% all the things. I'm like, oh, damn it. Can I talk to this guy again?
Huh. Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Found that. Found that. Did I go in here? I did. This is the room of the train. And there's nothing else over here. When I started playing Remember Me recently, he's really enjoying it. Yeah, I liked it. Like, for its flaws, I very much enjoyed it. The music was awesome. Like, that was the game that got me for Don't Nod. Then did Life is Strange after that. But at least a decent vampire game. The last game's more choices, so he enjoyed it. Lack of fast travel. Actually annoying after a while. Alright, so I don't know what I'm missing in this place. But I've got the key evidence, so I think I might actually leave. Let's take a look at our casebook again. Mind Palace, here we go. Okay. There were 3 fishermen in the house where Albert woke up, only found 2 of them. Robert's request. This. That's the letter, okay. Oops. Okay, maybe we can talk to Robert again. Not sure. He's one texter for all the damn doors in the game. Anything else here? I think I'm just gonna leave this place now. There's nothing else I can find in here. What about the boiler's on? Interesting. I never saw that before. Yeah, there's nothing else. Nothing else here. I'll talk to you again?
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
You did. Alright, perhaps I should go get to my boat. In that case. Is there more here? Okay. I haven't gotten everything, but... let's cycle... through. Done that. Might as well try and get to my hotel. It does bother me I've not found all the evidence, though. It really bothers me.
I've said everything I know.
Alright. Oh, is this not the way out? Definitely not that way, but... thought maybe this would be the way out. That's because they have a really noticeable scratch on the side of the door, so you can see it in all of them. Poland biography when someone is drama life Elton John, so the artist firms out the years. Or something like that. Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot more biographical than drama, doesn't it? Did I hit a sweet 60 FPS there for a brief second on a console? Ooh. We are living in the best of times. Well, it was close. Not quite 60, but it was close. I'm still missing something here, so... I mean... Wait, I went into that house, so I guess... Can I go on the other side of it, or is there any evidence here? It looks like they crashed into something here. Like, I feel like they jumped out the window, or smashed out the window, and landed here. This would look like evidence to me. Are there any footprints? Or from my footprints? Yeah. Alright. Guess I'll move on. Over here? Nope. Nope, that's not a door I can go through. I think that's a problem. I can't distinguish what doors I can and can't go out in and out of. Oh, there's a bar here. Maybe we should go into the bar.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Sorry, buddy. I don't. Interesting place you go here.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Alright.
Don't do that again.
Whoop, sorry, sir. I'll give you plenty of room.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Bye.
Alright. Apparently I really haven't earned enough to chat to him.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes,
I bet it's pretty grim.
my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
That's a bullshit statement, but alright.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright. One bullet.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
That made no sense.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
I mean, I feel a bit like, hey, trophy. I feel a bit like, the first half of that was, like, I'm gonna be arrested at some point. And things are gonna play out in front of me. And I can't do anything about it.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Okay, so I actually can't leave yet. Okay, so I have to keep doing this bit. Oh, I can run. Good. A wee bit faster. Let's see if I can talk to him again.
I gave you clear instructions.
Okay,
did I not?
I've still missed something apparently, so let's keep looking again one more time. Let's see. Been missing the port. Guess I'm doing that. There's nothing else here. There's a dog bed here.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yep, so we already looked at that. Nothing else here. I looked in there already. I got more stuff. Apparently that refilled. I'm pretty sure I got stuff from that before. There was a book here.
The book is damp and damaged.
Well cared for.
Clearly well cared for.
Nothing here. I mean, you can't just climb straight up this way, so... Knives, but... Just made a comment about that, so there's nothing interesting there. Same as the cards. Nothing interesting there either. There's the body. There's the dude. We talked to him again?
My head! I still hear those voices.
Oh, hello. Oh wait, we've already been there as well. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I found something new. I did not. What's all this? Did I take a photograph of this? Wrong button. Let's see. Should I be taking photographs maybe? Mind's eye allows you to see the unseen. Use Mind's eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images like images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Hold X. Okay, so I didn't do that before. Where was the pocket watch? Because the world went funny when that happened. Yeah, here we go. So. Here? Maybe I can't do it yet, but... Holding X. Nothing's happening. How about here? No? Nothing weird's happening here. Smashed it with the shovel, I know, right? Oops. Okay, yeah. So use Mind's Eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen. Images of the past have an activation zone. See above. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need to put it in the right position? Okay, maybe not. I literally have no idea why it's not working, unless I'm maybe not meant to do it right now. Was there anything else I could do that with? Like, did it appear anywhere else? I feel like it didn't. I think that was the only place it did appear in. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, I feel like that's a pretty key piece of the key piece of the gameplay, excuse me. And yet I am unable to use it. Camera? Nope. Nothing around here. Got a brick. Okay. Useful, I think. Go back to the camera. I don't have anything else. What's this? Okay, it doesn't matter. Unpin that. Am I being really stupid here? It's following the omens. Hold X to see the full picture. Again, I'm not... Here? Holding X. Not seen anything. It's literally, it's the only place. Holding X again. No. Alright, so... I didn't want to have to Google so early, but I think something either isn't activating or I'm doing something wrong. And it might be broken? Nope. Nope. Okay, nothing there. Circle just drops it. Square doesn't do anything. Triangle doesn't do anything. Holding X. Nothing's happening. This is really silly. There's got to be... I can't believe I'm stuck at the beginning of the game. Come on. Frosty welcome. Okay, right from the start. Fisherman's house. The dog mats. Search the locker with the loot. Okay. Interrogate Will Hammond. Exhaust all dialogue options. You'll receive Will Hammond's testimony. Have I got that? Will Hammond's testimony. Right there. Look at the blood on the floor. Look at the body of the beaten man. Look at the poster on the wall. Look at the poker table. Search the chest with the loot. Look at the model train. Look at the knife lying on the table. Look at the box. Bottles of alcohol. Investigate the family photo. Investigate the round object lying on the bed. Use mind's eye for the first time. Rotate the item in question. Place at the position of the above image. And then hold the interact button. Okay. That was super not intuitive at all. Like, there? It's totally not working. Yeah, I'm matching up with the image that's there, but... Yeah, I might have to quit and then start again, which is ridiculous. We just started the game. It's fine if the auto saves. It's fine. Sorry about that, everyone. Again, I was looking around thinking like, this should. I'm clearly missing something here, and I wasn't. It just wasn't working. Like I saw a thing pop up about the mind's eye, but I feel like I must have quit or broken it or missed it somehow, and it just didn't work, didn't activate. I feel like there should be a prompt there that says, hey, this is how you learn how to use this skill. It seems quite important, so I should be able to do it. It's very strange. Did you know that Hawaiian pizza is actually Canadian? I did not know that. I presumed it wasn't Hawaiian. I did actually think it was probably American. Like mainland American, not actually Hawaiian American. Didn't know it was Canadian. You know, apparently chicken tikka masala is actually Scottish. Is your weird food fact for the day? Me? Oh, press any button. Sorry, I was totally waiting for a... I was absolutely waiting for a cue there. Alright, so what do we have in our casebook? What did it save? Okay, it saved everything here. So... Oops. Let's try that again. So I'm up here. Yep, that's pretty spooky. Pretty horrible. Yep, sanity goes down. Goes back up. Like, there's no vibration or anything like that. There's nothing telling me it's... I'm warm, cold. Weird. This is super weird. My X button's been working the whole time. I've been able to like talk to people and activate things, so... This just feels like something that's bugged. Alright, I need to investigate this. I don't see any mind's eye bug. Tutorial issue? Let's see. Nope. That doesn't work. Again, I feel like I'm doing something wrong or I've missed something, but let's just in Deadpool 2. Overexposed was no, that was a pretty good one. Normal thing, not even spotlight for me. It should be Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 of all movies. I know, right? I agree. That was a pretty good one. It's just normal. That's how it should be done. Yeah, maybe I've got to do something else. Maybe you're right. Let's just go and pick up everything from downstairs. Just one thing at a time, you know? Let's just do everything there. So we do this.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Thing here. Got more stuff there. Cool, thanks.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Then out here, nothing there, nothing there. Go upstairs. We've got evidence here.
Tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Thanks.
There was a
Blood
fierce
here.
fight here, but someone tried to flee.
My head. I still hear those voices. My head.
Yeah, his dialogue's exhausted.
Voices.
Let's
I
take a look at
barely
the body.
recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Alright. There was the room. Stuff there, apparently.
Choo.
Then we did
I'm
this.
surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. 5 cards short of a
that.
full house.
There's a knife.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Nope, hang on.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Is there anything on the back of this? No. Alright, so we've done everything. And now this is ringing. And there's nothing there. Nothing there. That's super weird. Let's see. How to use Mind's Eye tutorial. It's Oh, there it is. I missed the pop-up. Press down to activate. There we go. That was it. I missed the pop-up. That's it. God damn it. I feel like an absolute moron. Alright. There we go. Retrocognition. allows you to understand the events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. There we go. So hang on, mind's eye. This doesn't tell you anything this doesn't tell you how to activate it. That's a bit of a problem. Did I miss it anywhere else? No, I didn't. So it's a crappy tutorial. So it pops up in this tutorial video here. God damn it. Alright. There's my mind's eye. We're looking at stuff, maybe?
Never seen knives like this before.
It's fine.
Masterful work.
It drains my sanity as well, which I don't know if you can see behind me. Hang on, let me just move the camera a wee bit. So there's a sanity meter just there. I'll just stick myself in this corner. Well, that means when I'm looking at the game, I'll be like looking away from the screen, but yeah, so there's a sanity meter as well. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's step into this. What happened here?
Take this, ape face.
So yeah, Snell, what happened, you have to press down to activate your mind's eye. It's a pop-up that appears when you approach the thing, but I must have looked away, or I must have missed it and it disappeared, and it isn't in the tutorial screen to tell you about the mind's eye. So I missed it. That was all it was. I had to press down. That was it. There's nothing else over there. There is a thing over here, though.
What's happening?
I'm gonna assume this is like the first bit. Are the apes? Okay. He runs out here. This guy shoots him. Is there anything else? And then I guess he smashes this up.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So I'm thinking this is the first one. He's floating up.
What's happening?
He freaks out. Or they freak out. The three of them freak out, maybe. They run... There's gotta be one I'm missing, surely. Maybe not. He runs out. He gets shot here. But then he attacks him there. Maybe that's the second one. He jumps up there. There's two shots happening here. He gets smashed with that. He's trying to attack him, so he shoots him. Oh, wait. Of course, there were four of them here. This is the guy that died. This guy smashed him. Can't quite make out who it is. This is the guy that's trying to escape. This must be like number 2. And then number 3.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself.
There we go.
He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
There we go. The evidence collected. So in the Mind Palace, combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence, crucial information for the case, added to the casebook. Deductions, these explain the nuances of the case. They are displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you to how to solve it. Alright. We've got everything here. My sanity's going back up, thankfully. All the evidence is collected, finally. So let's go to the Mind Palace. So, combine clues to make deductions. Let's see. There were 3 fish in the house when Albert woke up. I've only found 2 of them. So presumably Albert fled. They're in an ongoing feud. Don't say how that's relevant for anything, but attack the fishermen at their house. Then Lewis shot without warning. Oh, that was wrong. Damn it. The fisherman suffered a psychotic outbreak after Albert. Okay, okay. Who needs sanity? You and your 102 alter egos? Certainly not. And one fisherman is missing, so presumably it's Albert. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Okay. So, deduction. Oh, I guess I paired them up. Okay. The fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert Throgmorton regained consciousness. Okay, so I bet this one and this one. Oh, but okay. So this one and then this one. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. In a sudden psychotic outbreak. The fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert regained consciousness. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some of the psychic influence which had made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Lewis shot without warning. Albert fled when wounded. Okay. Throgmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. Lewis shot without warning? Oh, okay. Lewis and Innsmouth fishermen immediately start shooting at him. There we go. Okay. Do I have everything? Follow the omens. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to the new evidence. Will do. So I'm guessing they went out that way. Whee! And they went this way. It's pretty creepy. I mean, for a creepy game, this is pretty creepy. What's this? Shell casings? Aha.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Let's let my sanity recover a wee bit. So Albert fled when wounded. Lewis pursued Albert. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. Maybe. Alright. So we're here. He ran this way. What's happening here? Alright, he's super upset. Aha. Climbed up here.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Nothing over here. And into this house. Jesus, alright. That was trippy. That was very trippy. We're in the warehouse, alright. What evidence do we have in here? I wonder if that was something related to my visions, like where that guy appeared and started walking towards me with a gun. Oh, hello.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply chain soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Alright, Peter. So Lewis... Again, this is Lewis Throgmorton, isn't it? No, the other guy was Throgmorton. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There's Robert Throgmorton, so Lewis is the Innsmouther. So the Innsmouther is... They owe money to the Innsmouthers, the bar. Okay. It is pretty trippy, yeah. Pretty damn trippy.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
I'm gonna assume they're down there. Which means I'm not gonna go down there just yet. Just take some gunpowder for whatever reason. What's up here? I go that way. Alright. Imagine playing this game tripping. I know, right? It'd be super weird. Don't know if I'd really be into it, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Like if I was the one that was, I was the one that was high, and then started playing this, I think I'd probably give myself nightmares, put myself in some kind of psychosis that wore off. If I have my mind's eye here, there's a thing there. That's it. Alright, padlocks. There's some information. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack. Good to know. Well, bam. Oh! That's... What is that? What are you? Got you. Just the one, what the hell is that?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This
I
was
can be Cthulhu.
deliberate.
Yeah, it looks totally normal. Looks totally normal. I like the sound of that. The fuck? Oh! That thing just disappeared. Cool. Cool.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Just checking. Just checking. Don't know where creatures they have in here, but... Alright, let's bring up the Mine Palace. Alright. The bar owner is in debt to Lewis. Lewis left the crime scene. Albert was murdered. So... The owner of the local bar in the port owes Lewis Flynn money. Looks like a albino Kermit the Frog. Does. Okay. I feel like maybe these two go together, but we don't really know 100% if Lewis is the one that killed Robert. I feel like I'm potentially missing something here. Double check. Nothing there. We actually don't know where Lewis is. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's take a look. A fisherman brought unconscious Albert Thurman to his house. Oh, I already know that. Torn piece of jacket stained with blood. Found it alongside blood-stained note in the warehouse. Albert Throgmorton fled. Found the body of Albert Throgmorton in the basement. Actually, to be fair, we do have evidence. Like, this is a note to Lewis, it was ripped off in a pocket. Presumably Lewis was here. So, I mean, Albert was murdered. Lewis left the crime scene. Whoops. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding in the bar in Oakland Port. This smells fishy to me, yeah. Yep. This smells pretty fishy. There's the deductions, so I need, whoops. I need one more piece for the conclusion, I guess. Have we got everything here? We do. Let's get to the bar. Just the Innsmouther in the basement. Actually, is there anything back here? Not really, is there? Nope. Nope, nothing there. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's... That's an interesting piece of imagery. Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory. That guy really loves fish. Actually, give this guy a bullet.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Welcome to Innsmouth.
got a spare bullet?
Oh, who's this guy? Can we talk to him?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Hey, old Billy. Anything else weird around here? No. Just a marker on the door. Under the keel bar. Alright, so I feel like we can talk to this guy now, finally. Show that guy? Bye. Which guy? This guy? Old Billy? Outside, okay. No, I wasn't gonna feed him my bullets. Bullets like a currency here. This guy.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Interesting looking chap. With that guy? Can't really see what it looks like with a question mark on his face. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea.
The guy from Vampire. Okay, gotcha. Vampire.
Punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
Ha, nice.
Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory,
please, we can kill
it.
it.
Perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Oh, thanks.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Harboring a criminal? You want him gone? I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
Alright.
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Bye. Alright, so I'm in two minds about doing this, to be honest, because I feel like I should go talk to Robert Throgmorton. Not Robert, what the hell's his name? No, it is Robert, right? The big guy. Yeah, Robert, okay, yeah.
What the? Get the... Oh.
You're getting deja vu. I think it might be murder time. might have to melee him, to be honest.
Hey, who are
There you
you?
go.
What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Okay. Why'd you look like that? Let's hold off on that for a second.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We
You did say fish heads. Yep.
we were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant.
He does not.
Screaming, attacking us. After
If you're about the fish guy.
Can't remember a thing.
Why'd you look like that?
Kind of. Why do you?
Bit of a rude question,
face,
honestly, but.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall, after
Okay.
that darn warehouse.
Proper transformation, it's not like...
Covered in blood.
They're not natural, if that makes sense.
I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape.
Hey, Luigi.
Turns out, I was right.
Why do people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
What happened to him?
So?
We had to fight for every
I don't know.
bread.
Honestly.
And those Throgmortons in their
Just
high castle
is like that.
only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
There's also an ape. There's also ape people as well.
Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Finally disappeared into the sea. Okay.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Ooh. A bribe? See, I don't know, because... Yeah, he might have been in a blood mist rage and just shot him, but then he pursued him, and then he shot him in the head, and then hung the body. Like, shooting him in the head and hanging the body sounds like an execution made to look like a cover-up. That doesn't sound like a rage thing to me. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but... I'm tempted to say no. I feel like Robert Throgmorton can do more damage to me than this guy can.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Alright. Yeah, so let me show you. I found the body of Albert Throgmorton in the basement of a warehouse not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. So... yeah, that's what happened. He was shot first, and he ran out. Is there like a case of events thing here? Yeah, there was a fight in the house. He was shot there. He was tracked down. I found the body, and he'd been shot in the head and hung on impaled hooks. Yeah. So I've got all evidence collected. Lewis claims he wasn't himself and was affected by the same mental influence as the other fishermen. Albert Throgmorton was shot in the head, impaled onto hooks, and then hidden. The murder was deliberate. If I do that, that works. There we go. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. So we've got all of our clues. These are the options I've got for pairing these things together. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. I may have actually just made up my mind there. Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and Throgmortons. He must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Or... and this is the one where you can change it. Lewis was aware of his actions during the fight, what he was doing. Albert Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. I think it could be that one, but then we also have this deduction here. That's the case. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He can control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. I'm honestly thinking it's more like this, because again, he was shot in the head and hung on hooks. So I'm thinking it was this one. I talk to him again?
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Yeah, well... I'm gonna go tell Robert Throgmorton. Maybe he was... again, I don't know why if you're that... crazy. You're that, like... He did a lot of deliberate stuff. That's where my thinking is at. If that all makes sense to everyone, then I don't feel like too much of a monster for doing this. Plus, maybe we help the bartender out a wee bit as well. You never know.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see
Yep,
you still
we have an
alive.
ape man. There are eight men, fishmen,
I've commissioned a few studies on
and
them,
men.
but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible, and when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh no.
Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true.
For the Tentacle Men.
No.
I'm sure they're in it as well. It is a Lovecraftian Cthulhu game, so...
No.
I've tracked down your son's
Lovecraftian horror.
Where? Who is he?
Murderers at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender.
Think Throgmorton's been set up?
Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took
Maybe.
it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so...
I mean, Lewis.
Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Maybe he is. Maybe there's a larger conspiracy at play.
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me.
Yeah, the fish guy, Lewis. Yep. No, he's not. Wait, no, he is Lewis. Yes. Wait, hang on. Names are hard.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood.
Straight up racism. Not even subtle about it.
Explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Think the flood is unnatural? Oh, any discoveries so far?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert is...
Okay, so Lewis is the fish guy. Albert was the victim.
His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
He didn't say smelly fishman, no.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Maybe you're right, Mike. Maybe he was being set up.
I want you
Lewis
to
was being
find
set up.
out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton.
We're still clear.
I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay. Trophy. The Lightning Sinker. So what's that, just completing the first mission? That first mission took us like almost 2 hours because I was faffing about with the mine thing. Solve your first case. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you now, Mike, where I'm starting to think maybe Lewis was set up, because if he was completely in a craze, then maybe he shot him and left him, but then we saw his... there was evidence of his shirt being ripped. He never mentioned that. Ah well, it's done now. He's a dead man. I wonder if we should go, can we go talk to him? Do you think he's already dealt with? I wonder what would happen if we go talk to him. I wonder if he's still there.
The door won't budge.
Fair enough. I mean, the shot in the head and being hung on the hooks is a bit... It's a bit clean. I was gonna say, like, it's not a rage-induced thing. Don't know why he would recover from the rage and then all of a sudden feel like, oh, I should finish the job. So yeah, say the same. I'm starting to think, yeah, maybe he attacked him initially, but maybe he didn't finish the job. Wow, that almost took my head off. Oh no, my hat. Oh no, me. Guess I made it to the hotel then. Lost at sea. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Kidnapping and ransom gone wrong? Maybe? Maybe? Alright. Our hotel room? At least I look dry now. I was like the whole time I was standing in the rain, I was just looking at my character thinking, my god, like the leather's gonna shrink, my gloves are soaking, that fur on my jacket is gonna be soaked through as well. I'm gonna be gross. Oh, this is my photograph.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Alright. My diary, part 1. Okay. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. I only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I'm guessing it was Cthulhu. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. Found something horrible on the island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Cool. Okay. Anything else in here? Charles W. Reed.
They say.
What's over here? Hey, it's my wardrobe. Okay, so you can actually change your character's outfit. That's interesting. Unlocked by story progression. Unlocking the investigator pack. Kinda cool. Find out what happened to the robbed graves in the rest in peace case. Find the missing ship logs in the bounty of the sea case. Alright. Ooh. Learn all about wild beasts in the field research case. Master Sleuth. Nice Sherlock Holmes looking thing. Interesting cultist outfit. That is a horrific apron. Not gonna lie. And this one. It's an interesting style choice, shall we say. I'm quite happy to stick with newcomer, honestly. I think go question the fish. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying. with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes, whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouther businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum a long time ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. The dorky backpack is killing you. Oh, but it's got like all my stuff. I bet if I put on the other outfit, I still have the dorky backpack. Oh, no, look at that. It changed. Changed. I don't know, that looks a bit too official. I'm gonna go with the dorky backpack. Alright, note from Johannes Vanderberg. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I will be there for you every time. Oh. Thanks, Johannes. Charles W. Reed, private detective.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we just barge into this random room. Okay, got some stuff from whatever this is. There. That's the problem, like the game doesn't have any icons to tell you. Mike, thank you for the bits, dude. Thank you for 200 bits. I very much appreciate that. That is very generous of you. I was about to say, the game doesn't tell you what doors can be opened and what can't be, so I'm going to be running into probably a lot of walls. What are effectively walls. The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow King's gang. Should be the Yellow King's gang. Wait, hang on. The gang belonging to the Yellow Kings. Okay. Why don't they just call it... Okay, never mind. Grammar aside. They can't get there. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer, and I'll figure them out. Hey, nice. Another round. Yep. Today we drink to Mike. We do indeed. Must be a lot. Yeah, must be a lot of kings. Yeah. Keep it down, Mr. Archer. I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Oh,
the door won't budge.
Slight frame drop there. Let's go up. I'm gonna investigate the crap out of this place. Frame rate isn't great right now, I'm gonna be honest. Eighth of a Swedish drink. It's true. Whose room is this? Why is this slightly creepy? Too many coincidences. The lighthouse is out, several ships have gone lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. One thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Alright. We're gonna get in trouble for a snoop around these places. Also, these bathrooms, the whole place basically is actually just filthy. Oh, that's an interesting picture. Yep, up there. We drink to the bits. Alright, we're done up here. Let's just take a look in our casebook. We got the main case is Lost at Sea. Lost Expedition we have here, and a key to the headquarters. So we'll go to the expedition's headquarters. Unless we find something else that sidetracks us on the way, which is likely.
Finally, you're awake.
Are you a fish man?
Gotta tell you though, mister.
You look fishy.
You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
I guess it must be in my sleep.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
Oh,
All
damn.
these newcomers after the flood.
That's
They're
sass.
stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I
Yeah,
knew
I'd
it.
like that.
I tell you, no one sane would be interested.
There's like evidence.
You want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Thanks. Wow, a whole bunch of stuff there.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Can I investigate behind your bar? This feels like I shouldn't be allowed to do this, but it's not stealing if the game doesn't tell me that it's stealing. My dear nephew, dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I've arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly. Only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is a hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favourite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Alright, here. I like how this guy's not like, whoa, what? Okay, I just looked up. That's terrifying. Actually, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of those creatures in The Return of the Obra Dinn. Where they were being ridden on horseback, like, kind of like grabbed back, horseback or whatever, by these other things. To Walter. Kay, help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. Could live with you with the renting out beast-ridden flop houses, where you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market. I guess maybe that's like a Innsmouth crime slang, maybe? And I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned. Thick. Alright. I guess we should head out then. Devil's Reef. Ah, okay, so this is how we fast travel. What's this? Oakmont Chronicle. Okay. Nothing down here. So I believe this is in Old Grove, that's where the headquarters were, so I guess that's it. That's Throgmorton Manor. Okay. Place on the map. Expedition headquarters are located in northern Coverside, crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Where's Coverside? That's here. Crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. This is here. I'll put that pin there. Where's the asylum? The asylum is right here. So I feel like I should go here. Sort of, gather some lore or evidence, maybe? I don't know. Try and clear all this stuff. And the casebook. So we actually have a side case now. Letters from Oakmont. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffers from visions and marked the places where they happen. Was he trying to avoid them? Hey. There's a whole bunch of stuff. They look like traveling, like fast travel points. And the hotel owner led me to look at the weird notes he found in the rooms. Victims. Oh, okay. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? Okay. So if there's anything from cover side, maybe we can take a look. I'll be needing it. Yeah, I know, right? Northern part of Grimshaven Bay. I'm looking for cover side because I'm in that area now. Western Reed Heights, Murdoch Avenue, Western Advent, Reed Heights again. Eastern Reed Heights, it's pretty popular. Remember that one? Southern Old Grove, Salvation Harbor. This is in Coverside as well. Let's place this in the map. So, the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. Oh, I said eastern, didn't it? Idiot. There's Kingsport, and St. Elmo. Yep. Can I have multiple things marked? It was in Coverside. It was. I thought I had something else marked here, didn't I? Asher Road. No. Maybe I can only mark one thing at a time. That's a shame, actually. I'd have liked to have marked more than one thing. That's in Coverside. And Advent. Where's our Coverside one? This one. Near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Somewhere in Tanner Street and Old Church Road. Oop, lag. Oh, I don't see it. This Old Colony Street. There's Old Church Road. There's Tanner Street there, so let's go there. Okay, no, I can't put it there. Okay, so where was the marker I placed for the main mission then? Or said Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road. Oh, it's there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Now I understand. So if I actually just go to the map, I should have all of them there. No? And then if I go to the map now. Oh, okay. Okay. I have to highlight the I have to highlight the case before I switch to the map. Now I understand that. Okay. Well, since I'm actually going up Asher Road here, so I'm actually going up here, it looks like. I'm going up here. I'll go there first before I go over. Actually, no, I'll go here first, and then I'll go there. Alright, so we'll go up there first. Let's head up to the boat. Alright, I'm in straight away. I had to go this way and then just straight up the road. Infested area. That doesn't sound good. Messing with what? Feels like a bad thing to do. Also, I went the wrong way, so that's good. This way. I totally thought I had my bearings. I didn't see the compass directions. Okay, now I see it. Now I see them. They're hidden behind icons. So, wrong boat. Oops, I can run a wee bit. I need to go that way. Can I not disembark here? Hello, sir. Can I... Maybe I can't. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe I guess I go around the long way. Is there a specific dock symbol? No. I just can't jump on and off as easily as I thought. Alright, let's back up. Let's go around. So far, so good. Yeah, there's a guy with a boat. Apparently there's traffic in this city. Oh, that's gross. The giant rotten whale. That must smell fantastic. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's how you can tell if you can dock. The frame rate isn't great in this game. It's dropping somewhat regularly. Howard Street. Your neighbor Innsmouther. A wee bit. Let's go up here, turn right, then left, then right again. Oh wait. Is there a... Oh, I'm actually at a building with lore and stuff. Cool. All right. Let's go in here then first. Frames are overrated.
Papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll
Why would I interview her?
Time for you, Miss Bland.
I'm not a journalist. Why not?
You still want that interview? I got some time now if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
Oh, she's interviewing me. Whoops. Okay. An investigator from Boston.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well,
yeah, other way around.
Reed,
yep.
I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I'm tracking down missing people.
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight. to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Trophy. Alright. Let's, I'll talk to that guy. Here. God, why is everything just so filthy? Alright. Newspaper archive. Select 3 search criteria. Choose evidence. Okay, hotel owner and... Okay. I was looking for... This is the one I'm doing, right? Eastern Street... No, it's the other one. The other cover side one. I mean, maybe I should just look at everything. Okay. American no one stole everything. Okay, so... Section... District... Side. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. There's tons of stuff to look for. If I need to investigate anything. Okay. Hello. I'm just a random guy who just walked in from new in town, just here to look around your offices. Without any permission whatsoever. Also stealing stuff. You had a large portion of the population were monster people, cleaning it would be a bit rough. All that hair from the apes and the water mess from the fish people. Yeah, that's true. It's true, I suppose. The booze bottles from the humans, yeah. Everything's just so run down, and just how do you make a newspaper? All this grossness around here. Nothing in the middle there? Nope. No, nothing. Maybe they don't anymore. Maybe they just don't bother. Trying to fall down in that hole. I mean, I guess they don't really get, like, they can't really ship a lot of things here, I guess, because the ships are all a bit crazy. They're a bit insulated. Sorry, isolated. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go up here. What if there's a day-night cycle? Oh, there is a fast travel point, though. There is. Phone booth. There we go. New fast travel point. Alright, so I need to go up this way, right? Left then right, or right then left. Either way. Maybe not that way. Oh, hang on a minute. On the map. Oh, no, okay. I thought maybe the yellow lines were infested areas, but no, they're not. Hey, what's happening here? Damn, alright. Big disagreement. Just threw it away. Oh, God, Jesus. Man, the frame rate in this game is not great. It probably needs a tad more optimization somewhere, somehow. Alright, I guess we're here. Is there anything on the ground? Nope. Things I shouldn't go into. Okay, well I'm in the right location for this thing. But I guess I... Where are we? Felt dizzy, my mouth felt was bitter. Saw a woman with kind eyes give me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that I fell asleep. Saw a woman with kind eyes. Nope, that's a dude. Also a dude. Maybe here? In the building? Nope. Alright. I think I'll maybe just continue on with the main mission. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. Not entirely sure what I should and shouldn't be looking for here. Other than, here's where some weird shit happens. But the music is being kind of weird right now. Again, my mind's eye is not seeing anything weird. Yep. No idea. Alright, screw it. Let's just go to the main mission marker. Which is straight down here. And... oh, that one. So what's the whole point of this case? Mark the place where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? Dunno. Yeah, literally everything. Everything is weird. You're not wrong. Alright, we'll head down the street and then to the left. Like, in here? Nope. Just gonna ignore that. Yeah, this is a very, very strange game so far. I'm not expecting it to get any less strange, if I'm being honest. Alright. So I'm looking for Susan. Oh. Oops. Be here? Yeah, there's a marking on it. Alright. Here we are. The expedition headquarters. Maybe that's what I should be looking for, actually. Let me just quickly run back to the other side. Maybe there's a... oh, hello, cultist. Nice to see you. I can tell by your fancy back tattoo, which also goes to your front. It goes full deep end. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm very, very confident it will. Alright, so they saw some weird stuff over here. No symbol in the door there. Some weird stuff over here. No. There's nothing in the immediate vicinity, so that kind of kills that for me. That idea. Oh, hello. There is something over here, though. What's in here? Alright, pistol rounds. There. I just wandered into this room. I don't know if anyone's here, but... boot trap. Cool. Comforting. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel quite ill at ease right now. Ill at ease, is that a phrase? Did I say that right? Oh wow, you've stockpiled a lot of wood here. Uneasy would be a better way to say it, probably. Christ, what was that noise? That is why I felt uneasy. What is that noise? It's gotta be a wild beast, right? I don't see it. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Let's grab that. There's something gross in here. Oh, wait. It's not this guy. Okay, Eloise is a phrase. Good. I'm not going crazy there. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Oh. Got it. I fired one shot and missed, essentially. Okay, my camera's all messed up now because my sanity's... my sanity's still recovering. There's still something around here. Probably more wild beasts in here somewhere. Not here, though. Hey, Lou on point. The twitching muscles as it's dying are gross. It is very gross, Lou. Very, very gross. I can still hear something weird happening. I didn't see anything in that room, though, so it must be above me. God, that noise is so disturbing. Oh, frame rate. Or lack of. There. There it is. Got you. Got you again. There's still something. Hello. Are you alive or dead? I don't know. And take your stuff. How you doing this evening, Lou? The recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Lily was little, I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk, and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I finally had a little time for each other. Of course, that was long ago, and since then I haven't needed Grandma's sleeping elixir. But now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago that Bill barricaded the windows because we could not bear to see the corpses on the streets. We're locked in and we're out of food. The worst of the nights. Impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee. There's no place to go. I'm afraid as fate draws near, that will end up like the bakers. I did not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandma's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed, and Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. Alright. Here's the couple. Where's the child? Also, where's the thing that's still making like squelchy noises? Find that. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm had a bit of a rough night sleeping last night, so I'm hoping to get a good one tonight. Okay, hang on. Shit was okay. Felt dizzy, and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes give me a drink and whisper something. Okay, I guess maybe I solved it because the little marker's gone now. I think I solved it. I think that's what that symbol means. Hang on. Okay. Fast travel points. Trying to find out if there's anything I'm missing here. Mine Palace, archives, padlocks, combat, diving's apparently a thing. It's too warm. It's actually not too bad here. It's actually kind of chilly, weirdly. Search. Oh, it's okay. So search location. That's the symbol that was on. Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint at what action to perform. One is search the location. So, I guess I'm done. Still something weird in this place. Let's see. Clear water. Sure. Give you. Did I miss anything in here? Oh, okay. Frame rate. I think it's just a creepy noise. There must be something outside. I saw a guy clearly walking in here, so... Yeah, just a creepy noise. We can leave. This is downstairs. Oh. That's it. Good shot. Jesus. Alright. Oh. I'm still hurt. Oh, there's one here too. Cool. Cool. Let's use that. Alright. That scared the crap out of me. And I'm dead. So, did people around me turn to monsters? I don't know what happened there. That was super strange. I actually don't know. I don't quite understand what happened there. Because they weren't there when I walked in, so maybe they turned? I don't know if that means I have to redo that or not. I feel like it got me from behind though. It was like something maybe it was on the street. So, yeah, I don't understand really what happened there, but apart from the fact I got. That's basically it. Okay. I was here. That was the save point. Right. Okay. That's the tram lines. It was behind me, I know. So, did that still count? Casebook goes to... okay. I think that still counted? Gonna be honest, not 100% sure. Also, I think that's health. That's sanity. Okay. You guys are having a wee fight, that's fine. Excuse me. So it was here? No, it was here. I guess I have to do it again. Alright, okay, we'll just run through it. We know kind of what happens. There we are. Oh god. Oh, great, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, so somehow I missed that the first time. Can't carry any more ammo, okay. Yeah, there was definitely something... I think it's upstairs. Okay, that's going away now. Nothing there. Nothing here immediately. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, there is. Missed. Got it. And again. More time. Alright, so I'm half health now. I'm actually going to switch gun. Are you still dead? I think you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. And there was a wee beastie in here, wasn't there? Okay, he's melted away. That's fine. Oh god. A bit stressful. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Frame rate. God, bad shot, bad shot, bad shot. Okay, now it's dead. Alright. I think that was it. Okay, but the thing is actually taken, so now I know. Oh, maybe it was the people that used to be here. And everything's quiet now. Yep, okay. Yeah, everything's quiet now. Okay, so it must be the people that used to be here turned into those things. There are no more noises. I'm very glad to... No. Here. And I've also just, Oh wait, can I craft? Inventory. Explosives, miscellaneous, crafting materials. I can craft. Okay. That's novel. I don't actually have to hold it. Okay. Normally crafting you have to hold the button to do it, but thankfully I don't have to do that. Just double check I've got everything. Yeah, because I didn't get this thing. There we go. Alright. In that case, this place has been successfully looted. Get the hell out of here. We can actually do the main mission. At least start it. No one's gonna mind me wandering around with a gun, thankfully. So what's that on the map? What's this? That's Expedition Headquarters. Cool, okay. Let's go there. Alright, that was slightly harrowing. And of course I also lost most of my ammo. So... And to be fair, some of my health as well. Ooh, that's not good.
Guess I don't need the key.
That's a big boot. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. They don't care about the dude with the fleshy bits. I doubt they care about a gun, although they might want to steal it. True. True. You're not wrong.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Someone doesn't like music, apparently. I think over here. Oh, I'm getting the sign. Gunpowder? Cool. Is it here or is it here? Aha.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Let's take a look, shall we? Crow. Blew out this way. Oh wow, okay. Do I have to mash that up, or how does one do that? Oh, my sanity's gone. My sanity's only half. But we opened up a secret wall. Alright, while my sanity regains itself. God, that wavy feeling is so weird. Nothing in there. Oh yeah, there are eels there. That's not a lot of space with those eels. Feel bad about that. H. Doe? Or Doh, I don't know. Anthropologist. The Auckland University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest additions to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of the Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe I feel like I'm saying it wrong when I say it, but I know it's right. Will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what may yet be to come. All right. Got some background on Professor Doe.
Map of Cape Cod. Well, looks like there was something here, but it's been erased. Map of Cape Cod.
Something here?
Looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Okay. Ooh. What is this?
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
How weird. Fisherman reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colours. Witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. LP Stern got several severe burns, after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Alright. Weird stuff is afoot. Sure it's not duff. I mean, it could be. Could be duff, technically, as well. How to protect? Question mark. It's like, how to protect? According to our data, places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use, and applying these scientifically valid methods of protecting instead. Okay.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Ooh. Okay, nice map of England and Wales. Although, why are those bits red? I wonder. Maybe the infection's gone global. Alright, let's see what we have down here. This game's creepy. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be, I guess, delivered. Graham Bay, no later than Friday. Diving suits, air tanks, canned food, personal belongings, research equipment, air pipes, phone stations, wires, power generator, etc. That weird. It's read as it's an H.G. Wells crossover. The Martians. Nice. Alright. I feel like I can hear something. This is where oh, Christ. Alright. Oh, wait, is it like that, is it? Anyone else? I could hear something moving around. I did not expect to actually see somebody. It scared the crap out of me. Alright.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
It'd be amazing if it was a crossover. I wish I could pick up ammo, because he clearly had a gun. Very much like more ammo. Okay, so I feel like I've not really... Oh, hello. What's happening up there? Let's head back upstairs. Also, before I go anywhere else, I'm gonna craft more bullets. Okay, 7 in 1. 7 in 1, thingy clip. Alright, let's walk on through. What do we have here?
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
Okay. I guess it's them breaking the door down.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Okay. They kick the door down. The game in here, can I mark them now, or do I have to... Yeah, I have to wait. Alright, let's grab that.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Oh, and they hid... That's how they hid the... Okay. Use some mind tricks to hide that stuff. Clever. And they went down here. It's a pretty linear tale so far.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Adverts, you see. Alright. It's pretty obvious which order these things were done in. So... Anything else here? So they kick the door down.
We
They
don't
do
have
this.
time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
They grab stuff here. Carry it down.
I fatah.
And then smash it. Or burn it.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
So the adverts,
Several
you see.
men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Jesus. My sanity went down, okay. Key evidence collected. All evidence collected, alright. Even better. This place is done then. Yep. Excellent. Right, let's get into the Mine Palace. Headquarters was vandalized by Innsmouthers. They burned all the expedition archives, even the papers. There we go. Expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow upon. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about a freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. There we go. Does Santa ever go up in the Cthulhu mythos? Not really, no. I think mine recovers. But, yeah. A fair question. Is that the Chronicle? Or, yeah, there we are. I feel like it's a solid part of like any game that's connected to the Lovecraftian universe. It's like there's always an element of sanity, and always an element of sanity disappearing. Is it done this way? I mean, I could go this way, can't I? No, I cannot. This way it is. Right, so at the Chronicle... Oops. Damn it. Barrier, my worst enemy. The Chronicle's over here. That's it? Yep. We talk to her again?
Stay safe.
Alright, thanks. Archives. You'll often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in police or hospital records. And the casebook evidence may have a hint icon indicating you to do some archive research. Little book symbol, cool. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted, the correct evidence and criteria will result in the new information being added to the casebook. Alright, so... we need... let's see. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Lack of notes? No. We're looking for... here we go. Burned newspapers. Burned newspapers. There we go. Okay, so we're looking for their district. Grimhaven Bay. Adverts. And let's see. What else could we use? Crater? After the flood? I mean, it's after the flood, right? So... Ship freight advertisements. There we go. Or advertisements. 30-ton ship. What's that trophy for? Just for doing an archive, or...? Yeah, just doing an archive. Archive search. The 30-ton ship Titania, it's an ill-fated name probably, is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof, per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Alright. Get to the port. So, I guess that's the port down there. Pier 3 is down here. We need to get to that location there. We fast travel to? No, I guess we have to just get there normally. We can fast travel here. Well, there's no point. Alright.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
There's the boat down here. Alright, let's go. Swing that round. Oops. A little bit unstable. So I'm going basically straight ahead. Straight ahead, right, and left. Well, actually, I can just go right and hit there, walk down. Done that way? No, straight on. And then go right. I think it was down this way. Yeah, that's where I meant to go. And there's a dock. Excellent. Alright, so I need to go down here. I need to go left, but it doesn't look like I actually can. Oh, we can. It's fine. Not wandering into any dangerous territory, I hope. Although that doesn't look welcoming. Gentlemen. So I'm going straight down here. And the frame rate in this game really sucks. I was trying to be nice earlier on, but it's becoming more of an increasingly annoying. I can understand it's an indie game and everything, but maybe it's better optimized for PC. Oh, there is a fast travel point over here. Try and sprint a wee bit. There we go. Fast travel point done. Let's head into the dock and go to Pier 3. I think it actually was the one we arrived on. A cat? Nope, it's like a cat shrimp. God, that was kind of terrifying. That didn't sound good.
Thank
Okay. At last.
Caught me by surprise there.
Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts.
Oh, those things.
Feast on the
Yeah,
blood.
we fought a couple.
They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me.
Looks like he's on drugs. I mean, he could be, to be fair. Alright, combat. If you're crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as health. Some enemies have unique abilities that come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, quest rewards the only source of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Cool. Alright, let's investigate Pier 3. What on earth is that? Oh, the thing in the picture? The thing in the picture is a wild beast. And it is pretty gross and scary. How do I crouch? Actually, don't know. Actually, I have no idea how to crouch. Hang on. I was about to crouch down, but... Circle, okay. Now I know. Get a bit of auto aim there. Got it. I can melee these things, but... Alright.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Clearly, they're not as good a shot as I am with my auto aim.
Shot dead. Point blank.
Okay. I need to let my sanity recover a wee bit because I started to see some floating stuff. Floating imagery. You're sticking with that? That's fair, yes. Fair. If there's anything else. Wrong button. Meant to press circle. Gonna melee things. Is there anything over here? Nah. I was gonna take a look at the world around me. I was trying to work out what the there was like some sort of giant stone pillar. I guess it was one of those things I saw. Trying to work out where it was. Unless it was the lighthouse I saw, but I don't know. Could go down there.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Alright, he went that way. Again, I need to let my sanity come back. It's really tripping me out right now. Do here. Here. Double axe to the chest. Alright. I don't see anything bad before I jump down on here. Presumably to go in there. Okay, let's take a look.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
And eating raw fish? Not really sure what was going on there. Not a smoked kipper among them. This is it for me the rest of the game, by the way. I'm crouching. This guy's gonna have he's gonna have to work out his knees and back for this. Oh, okay. That's lovely.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Like a... Oh, is it HGG Geiger? No, Oh, what's his full name? HH Geiger? It's like that, but it's like an alien, basically, like a xenomorph.
God. There were marks here, but they've
Oh,
been
what's
erased.
What are the initials? HR Geiger. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. So it sounds like it was something like that. Okay. There's nothing else here. and my weird spider vision isn't going off. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton, and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any, and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Alright. Is there anything else here?
Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Okay. Guess that's it. Guess I'll head back. Oh, there's a thing here I can see. Excellent, okay. It's, I guess I don't have to actually activate my mind's eye for this. Good to know.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Wow. So you threw an axe and then possibly got shot. Let's, grab the rest.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
Oh, right, okay. Got chucked overboard, alright. I'm not 100% sure what's happened, but...
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Nothing in here, no. So I'm guessing they'll got a bit pissed off because the rum was gone. Why was the rum
No
gone?
more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
Gonna assume that's the order of events.
You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason,
Elizabeth?
the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Oh, half my sanity's gone. Right. Let's check the Mind Palace. So, I mean, neither of these really work. Did they? Sailors in the Titania attacked one another, but all but one were killed. The survivor has a deep wound in his shoulder. I mean, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Yeah. Oh, I mean, why would it? It's the same two clues, idiot. Oh, thank you. Okay, some gunpowder. Alright, let's have a wee chat.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
Okay. What kind of man is Sanders?
Who's Sanders. And what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
Where's Sanders now?
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
And you're probably right. Alright. The evidence collected. Hopefully all evidence. Yep. Excellent. Let's take a look at our Mind Palace. Every time it says Mind Palace, I keep thinking of like Persona 5. When does Persona 5 The Royal come out? Is it next year? I assume it's next year. Okay. All but one were killed. The survivor has a deep wound in his shoulder. The Harbour Master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight of the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders was the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Alright. Let's, if he's seeking medical aid, that means I'd probably have to check his hospital records, presumably. Yep, so I need to do some archiving. So I should probably find out where the hospital is. Oh, I've got skill points. Yeah, I've got 2. Combat proficiency, what's this? Set traps twice as quickly. Alright, these are the 2 central skills. Okay. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. That sounds pretty good. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. When close to death, slowly regenerate a limited amount of health for 1 last fighting chance. I feel like I might need that. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. I'm going to take that. Can I upgrade that? No. Gain a 50% chance to double quest reward items. Okay. Gain more experience from all sources. Remain sane for much longer. Ooh. I feel like this one might be good as well. How am I doing with inventory stuff? Quantity, hang on. I mean, the crafting wise, I could probably do with that. Could do that. All right, let's take the crafting just in case. All right, let's get going and let's make our way to. I need to go to the hospital, which is here. Excellent. Medical aid. I guess that's that. Yep. That one. Okay, now I understand that map system. If I can fast travel up to here, might be the quickest. And then just go across this way, take a small boat across there. I think I can remove this now. Alright, let's do that. It's a bit more like LA Noire in some ways, just with slightly worse combat. Like the gun aiming doesn't feel comfortable at all, and less music, I guess. Yeah, let's go up here. I do like the fact I have to like go and like actually find the clues. If I could mix that in LA Noire, that'd be quite cool. It actually just makes me want to play LA Noire. The driving in that game was awful, but I really liked I love the style of it. And I really liked the story. I need to go straight down this way. Yeah, should be a boat across, hopefully. Is there a boat down here? There is. Okay, I wasn't entirely sure there. I just go straight across. That should be enough. Oh, quick save. But this is blocked. Because of course it is. Unless... No. Alright. I'll try different streets. I bet my quick way is probably a long way. I should probably go down. There. Not exactly where I thought I was going to go. In fact, that's not where I was meant to go at all. You know what? I didn't like the noise I heard there. I'm gonna go. I didn't like that what I heard. Oops. Sweet drifter in the corner. Hope this wasn't like a bad place to go. Seems okay so far. I mean, relatively. The fast travel point up here somewhere as well. We go grab that. Oh, okay. And fast travel. Excellent. There's a new infested area. It must be up there. Let's go to the hospital. Yep, here we go.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
Sweet mustache.
Visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
No, I'm fine.
No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
Okay, something I can help with?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm not afraid.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
My favorites.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
To be more specific.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Alright. Bye. Alright, now we've got a field research mission. New case. Can I go back here? Right. Nothing over here. Oh, we can go downstairs. This. Floor 2 and 3 patient wards, floor 1 reception, basement, surgery and storage. Okay. Can we go into surgery? Ooh. Oh, there's a thing here as well. Completely random and useless. Useless room. Here. Sweet. Gunpowder. That makes sense. Stellar door. I gotta say, the game does a really good job of like the atmosphere is very unsettling and constantly unsettling. The game's done a really good job with that. There are bits of it where I'm like, that looks like there's some really good artwork in this game, but there are parts where it's a little bit rougher on the edges. Whether it's things like usability or like literally the frame rate, character models, whatever, it's definitely sits within that. I don't think I'd call it triple I, like the super high polished indie. I'd probably call it maybe it's probably like double I. Like it's really well done. It's clearly a pretty decent budget behind it, but it's a little bit rough in places.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Oh, why would you eat leeches? God. Alright. What else do we have in here? Hello, sir.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Super itchy nose. Not put in the port fight?
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
Bye. The wounded patient Pete. I'm sure Pete's his name. The likely story. Where are the archives? I haven't found the archives yet. That's kind of why I was looking around originally, but then I just started investigating. There can't be that many patients here. He must be around here somewhere. Don't mind me, I'm just raiding your locker.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This
I'm good.
scratching
I'm
is
good. I'm gonna leave you alone.
insane.
Hey, look, he's got a shoulder wound. Alright, let me actually go check the archives. I want to actually follow it kind of properly. I want to see what the archive searching in this place is like. It's probably not that different, honestly. It's probably... Oops. Probably the same. There's your archive station. Yep, it is actually the same. Alright. I might as well take a look. Right. Patients. Surgery? And he was at the docks, wasn't he? It was Grimhaven Bay. Peter Crowley. Multiple burns, fragments, wounds to the chest, several surgeries. Joseph Willow, newcomer, deep cut in left shoulder, broken collarbone. Okay, not what I was looking for. But yeah, we'll go talk to the injured shoulder guy. There's actually Pete's here.
Let me rest.
Oh, why that symbol's there. And we'll talk to the guy with the injured shoulder.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it.
I guess if I hadn't looked that up, I wouldn't know that.
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Albert survived.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
Nope, super dead.
He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Okay. Why did you abandon the divers? Sorry, divers.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In
That
the
sounds
end,
pretty
I sent
horrible.
a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We
Could be.
spent days over
You don't
the
know.
cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
Absolutely not.
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Huh.
Get better soon.
Okay. Maybe I should go and see where his stuff is. Oops, wrong way. Oops, casebook. Alright. So, try and find the case log, I guess. That's the diving suits. I was informed that the expedition anchored at several points in the ocean, diving to inspect the seabed. The coordinates of these anchor points may be in the ship's log. Last place he remembers is the surgery ward. Alright, so in surgery. You can try and find it there. in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Air pocket in the ocean near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Okay. New location. All evidence collected. Right. Awesome. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. And that's going to be the end of tonight's stream.